Hey guys, Foxy here with another Forza 6 commentary. I'm back. Yes, where have I been? Basically, I've just sort of been busy with like schoolwork and stuff. I have exams coming up pretty damn soon. I just sort of kind of lost motivation with YouTube in general. Like, my channel's not really going anywhere. Oh well, we're back, and yes, we're in B class here again. We're at Spa Circuit this time. We're going to be using the Aston V8 Vantage. I think it's less than 1,000 people, I believe, have this car, so it's nice to be one of them. And basically, yeah, this race just to kind of show this car off is it's probably a little bit late to kind of show this off anyway. It's been done by multiple YouTubers, but oh well. And the Mustang quite wide. Well, yeah. Anyways, we're going to out-accelerate the Fiat here. Not out-accelerate, just out-drag it at top end, because those Fiats have acceleration but no top speed. They are also awful through the corners. I've tried making one drivable. It is really difficult. Like, my one is vaguely drivable, but it's not exactly easy. They're too light, too small, and yeah, they're not great cars at all. Anyways, we are now in the lead and kind of slowly pulling away from the guys behind. There's a couple of V10R drivers in this lobby. I'm gonna say I really don't get on with those people that well, because for those who don't know, basically on Forza, the majority of the time, if you see a French driver, they have a different sort of clean racing or a different idea of clean racing, shall we say. They don't know what it means, pretty much. Like, I'm not saying this is every single French person that plays Forza, but the majority of the ones you see are absolute assholes, and V10R is a French Forza team, and they are the entire definition of that. So, yeah. Anyways, something I wanted to point out, I've pointed this out before, but I may as well point it out now as well, is with content for Forza 6, it's kind of a little bit difficult for me to get it in the first place, because basically the way the grid works now is in lobbies, the fastest laps from the previous race start at the front of the race. So basically that means which is usually the case, because I'm a quick driver on this game, you've seen that from my previous videos. If I'm in a lobby with people that are a lot slower than me, then I kind of just vanish away at the front, or if I just join the lobby, I tend to just have a really crappy race of just being taken out every corner, so I drop back to get a clean lap, which no one really finds interesting. Like, I'll drop back to get a clean lap to start at the front, because in public lobbies it's so difficult to get a clean lap anyway. So if you get one, you're pretty much guaranteed to be right at the front for the next race. Excuse me. So yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a shame, and also we've seen multiple times the driving standards of Forza 6 are awful. They're absolutely terrible. They've got worse since launch, I think. Like, this race is a couple weeks old now, and the standards are even worse now. Like, they get worse every week, I think. I've been doing a lot of C-Class recently, and they're just awful. Absolutely awful. But, oh well, we've got this race at least, where I'm just sort of leading. About 300-foot gap to second place. So, you know. Yeah, this Aston tune, or the Aston Martin anyway, I'll probably share the tune for this. I know not a huge amount of people have this car in the first place, but you know, I mean, I may as well share it if you want to use it. It's a solid car. There's a little bit of turning understeer and a little bit of power on oversteer, which I'd quite like to dial out, but you know, no car in this game is perfect, really. But it's a solid car, and it does pretty well at this track. Actually, something I'd like to point out, my intro for this, for these, I'm gonna change that at some point, because as you can tell, if you look at the bottom left corner, above the minimap there, my gamer tag has changed. I'm no longer part of LSR, I have joined HCR instead. I was getting a lot of shit just for being in LSR, and I couldn't be asked with it anymore, so I left. and I already know a few people in HCR before I joined, so, you know, I know they're good people, and I joined them. So, yep. And, yeah, basically this race is coming to a close now, and you see we got a nice healthy margin to the rest of the field, and coming into the final chicane for the second time, and the last time, amazingly, actually, I noticed on lap 1 at least, no one cut the chicane from what I could see, which is a miracle. And again, here, second place doesn't cut it. But, yeah, I mean, that's quite impressive for Spa, because that corner is notorious for everyone just deciding it doesn't exist, basically. So, yeah. Anyways, that's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. But anyways, I'll see you all next time.